Cumberland County will have a new department soon. The county is taking over child support enforcement. The Cumberland County Board of Commissioners voted in April to establish a separate county department to operate child support enforcement, effective July 1. This is the date that the state will cease funding state-operated child support enforcement offices in Cumberland and more than 20 other counties. Austin Keating has been named as the Director for Child Support Enforcement. He and Chief District Court Judge Beth Keever provide us with background on this important department.
The mission of the Child Support Agency is to locate non-custodial parents, establish paternity, child support, and enforce child support orders. The first service that we provide is to make sure that paternity has been established. And once paternity is established, we then establish an order for support. Once the order is entered, then we enforce the orders. Normal method for enforcing orders is wage withholding. That's where we take the funds out of somebody's wages on their job. That's mandatory here in North Carolina. And we monitor the payments and we ensure that the payments are made to the custodial parent. We provide services to anybody that has custody of a child. If a child is residing in your home, you can come into our office, and based on your circumstances, there may be a fee or there may not be a fee. If there is a fee, normally it'll be either $10 or $25, and it might be that there's no fee at all. They need to bring certain information with them, such as their full name, social security numbers, information on the non-custodial parent, the child information on the child, residential addresses, names of employers for the participants, any type of information that a person would normally fill out regarding an individual, and they need to bring that with you. Especially important is location of the individuals, the addresses, their home addresses, the name of their employers, their work addresses, and things of that nature. Cumberland County has a caseload at this time in excess of 23,000 cases. Of those cases, Cumberland is the largest county that has what we call interstate or UFSA cases, being that we're at the proximity of Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base means that we have a lot of cases that involve other jurisdictions. And when I say other jurisdictions, I mean maybe other states or even other foreign countries. The child support program here in Cumberland County has been operating under the auspice of the state government. Effective July the 1st, the program will now be under the auspice of the local county government. It will be a separate department here in Cumberland County. It'll be called Cumberland County Child Support Enforcement Department. The services that are provided to the public will not change. We anticipate that as time goes by, the services will increase. The county has already going to add positions to the department here, and that will increase the amount of productivity and the amount of services that we can provide to the general public. We're looking forward to this transition. We're excited for the county. We're also excited for the children, as we all know that our children are our future.
Child support enforcement is important to our community primarily because we want to ensure that all of our children are taken care of. We hope that they are taken care of emotionally by their parents, but we also expect them to be taken care of financially by their parents. And so sometimes we have to enforce orders of child support for that to happen. We do have lots of parents who pay regularly, who provide extras for their children, but there are folks who don't do that, and so that's what the purpose of child support enforcement is. We recognize as we transition from the state-operated agency to the county agency that we're going to have some downtime. Some downtime for the state agency to bring all of their work current, all of the orders from the hearings that have been held. And then once it transitions to the county agency, those folks are going to have to get up and running. So we will actually cancel court for about a month. Last couple of weeks in June, first week and a half, 2 weeks in July, to give the agencies an opportunity to transition. We see in a given year about 1,500 to 2,000 new child support cases. Now there are I think 24,000 cases currently being monitored by the Child Support Office in Cumberland County. So we see a number of those cases in addition to new cases. So we generally average on a weekly basis. As I said, we do 2 days of court a week. We average 200 to 300 cases a week and work through all of those cases through the system. The Child Support Office has to work closely with the court system, and when we talk about the court system, it's not just the judges, not just the days of court, but the clerk's office as well, because they have to file all the motions, they have to file the new actions with the clerk's office. So they work closely with the clerks. They work closely with the clerks on scheduling cases, so that when we come into court on a given day, the cases are on the calendar, everyone has received proper notice and know that they're supposed to be in court. So all of that has to work smoothly, otherwise you have people in court on days they shouldn't be there and people not in court on days they should be. That can be a real issue, because when you get to an issue of an enforcement, if folks don't come to court, we issue orders for their arrest. So if they haven't been properly noticed to be in court and then they get arrested, that creates problems for everybody. It means people may lose jobs and then not actually be able to pay support. So if we don't work smoothly together, then all kinds of issues may occur. So we are in constant communication with the clerks and the office, and the judges receive orders that need to be signed in a timely manner so that we can enforce these orders that we're making for people to pay child support. You know, Cumberland County has been very lucky to have a family court, which enables us to put so much emphasis on encouraging families to do what is right for their children. And child support is just one of those things. Whether you're living together, you're supporting your children, and if you're unable to live with your children, you still should provide that support. We think families want to do that, we think parents want to do that, and this is just an opportunity for us to give them the resources to enable them to do that.